Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're going to talk about religious discrimination in the workplace. Have you ever heard about these phrases? You cannot wear headscarf in the workplace, or you cannot go to the Friday prayers because there's not enough people in those workplace. These are the common examples of religious discrimination in the workplace. Shocking, right? Oh, you don't believe me? It's okay. Let's see these facts.
As you can see, these are the cases that are related to religious discrimination in the workplace. The first one, on 23rd April 2019, the Supreme Court of US has heard not one, but two cases related to religious discrimination. In the second situation, we can see that religious discrimination also happens in big companies such as Walmart, in which a Christian employee is denied to a request to observe the Sabbath as his religion requires. Religious discrimination also happens in Malaysia. On 11th November 2017, a lot of complaints were received by female hotel workers stating that their employers did not allow them to wear headscarf at work. So, let me ask my teammates what they think about this.
Mostly, religious discrimination happens at the Western countries, the overseas, and sometimes in Malaysia too. As in overseas, the Islamophobia is a thing right now. It's an issue right now. So, as a Muslim, Muslims are usually the ones that are religiously discriminated. Mostly the Muslim won't get the promotion, like they won't be treated fairly, and just because they are Muslim. In our countries, sometimes the religious other than Muslim get the that gets discrimination. For example, if the company is run by a Muslim CEO, sometimes they would tend to treat the Muslims higher, like better than other religious.
Okay, the first effect is it will affect the commitment and loyalty of the employees in the organizations. For example, if they feel if the employee discriminate them in the organization, it will demotivate them to work more longer in the organization. The second effect to the relevant stakeholder, it will affect to the reputation of the company, which is the company they practice this discrimination, and it will give a bad impression or expectation to the other company toward the organization.
In my point of view, I think that for a fresh graduate, in terms of employability for the fresh graduates, if you're abroad, like if you're in the US or in Europe, where religious discrimination, especially hatred towards Islam, is significant, employability, if you are as a Muslim, is hard because people would have the stereotype is that Muslim is a terrorist. So for you to being employed, definitely you will have a discrimination by the employers, so that you will have a hard time finding a job, and also will decrease the employability of the fresh graduates, especially if you are in a certain religious group, because they will have a discrimination towards this religious group.
First, speak to the person that caused the problem, because he or she may not aware of the issue. Second, ask our manager to intervene to the problem. And third, report to the employee tribunal, because all the employee has their right to work.
Employee can apply anti-harassment policy which cover religion harassment, clearly explain what is prohibited in that policy.
From Islamic perspective, this case is related from Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 13. In this verse, Allah had mentioned that Allah had created people from male and female and made us peoples and tribes so that we can know one another. That's the reason why Allah created mankind different from other people in this world.
There you go. We have talked about religious discrimination. It's 2019 and unfortunately it still exists in this world. I hope that in the future, religious discrimination can decrease ever since so slightly, and religious discrimination would not exist entirely. Thank you.